Okay, so, chat, who just uploaded a new video? Yeah! It's your revenge confessions.
Hi.
Oh, God.
So recently I asked y'all to give me some revenge confessions. Tell me stories of times when someone did you wrong and you got your lick back. Because what is the meaning of life truly but making all the people you don't like miserable? Especially if they did you wrong. You can't let that slide. By now you already know how the ride goes, so let's just get this started. I have no enemies. Love yourself and your enemies or others around you. Girlfriend broke up with me a while ago. She drives without a license. Paid my friend to crash into her. You see, that's the type of revenge I'm talking about. How dare she break up with you?
What?
Even though I only know you
Paying my
from
friend to crash into her?
You sound like a cool and reasonable person. Paying your friend to crash into your ex's car is just the most common sense response to a breakup. It happened a couple of months ago. I work at a McDonald's and I've met a fair share of rude people. But this one was the worst. She was the roommate of a mentally impaired coworker. One day, said coworker clocked in and told me that her roommate was talking behind her back and pretty much used her. I was furious. Turns out she was also trying to smack behind my back, always saying that her black coffee was somehow not black enough and that she'd refuse whatever I make to her. When that person came for her coffee and complained it was too cold, I redid it and had the nastiest spit that I could produce in the back of my throat. That's probably how it sounded. I stirred it and gave her the
Did the same did though. But what the heck?
That's probably how it sounded. I stirred it and gave her the fake that she deserved. I told her to enjoy to the last drop. 5+ years at McDonald's turns you into a bitter man, I'm telling you. Never work at food services. You see, this is why I almost never complain about my food to the workers. Especially in fast food, because you know those guys don't They're already having a bad day because they're working at Burger King. And then a customer walks in complaining about, why'd you put this on my food? I asked for no pickles. Then you tell them to remake your food after doing that whole scene. Then when you get your new food back, you start questioning, why does my new burger smell like a fart? I did not go to the pig party today. Why does my burger smell like fart? It smelled like that because you're complaining about the pickles. Like, I be ordering from Popeyes all the time, but half the time they
come on. Come on. Why you gotta mention Popeyes? It's everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, Popeyes is mentioned one way or another. I can't escape it, Chad. I want some so bad.
I know damn well not to go back to complain about that because I know if I do, I'm gonna get shot. I killed my friend's hamster because he scared me from a fake Herobrine incident he made himself. You killed your friend's pet hamster because you got scared of a Herobrine ARG? Future serial killer in the making right here.
For real?
You have the most annoying neighbors, and they have a really annoying dog. And when I try to get them to stop their dog from barking all the time, they did literally nothing. Now, my old family house had a backyard that was completely screwed up. We got hit by a storm and never recovered, so there were gaping holes in the fences and everything. The fence between my house and my neighbor's house was eradicated. So when their dog came to be with my dog, I did literally nothing. Their dog was female and mine was male. So she got pregnant and the family had to deal with her babies. That's a win. You got your revenge and your dog became a baby daddy with no child support and no joint custody. He's basically a free man. Good for you. This girl and my friend were girlfriend and boyfriend, and I hate that she was a pick-me and overall weird. I hated her so much, I heard a rumor that she was cheating with her cousin, and I made sure to make that rumor spread around.
What? Run that back? What? What is that?
Rumor that she was cheating with her cousin.
Took place in Alabama. Oh my God, please. No.
And I made sure to make that rumor spread around. He heard the rumor, but due to him being a good guy, he tried to make it work out. A month and 2 miscarriages later, they broke up. The rumor is actually false.
Oh my God! What?
You are not a good person. So I was in this relationship for like 3 or 2 years. The relationship I had was the best in my eyes, but after a while, it got out of hand.
Y'all are
I
wild.
found out with the help of my brother that he was cheating on me with my cousin. I was pissed as hell and was crying for a while. A couple of days later, I had a crazy idea. It'd probably lead me in jail, but I was still a minor, so probably nothing too bad. The ex-boyfriend lived a 1-minute drive away, and it wasn't hard to remember where he lived. So I walked to his house in all black clothing that night so no one could notice me. I seen cars in the front yard, but I still went with my plan. I started where the back door was before grabbing the lighter and setting fire to the back door and the front. So the only way they could probably get out were the windows. After that, I ran back to my house like nothing.
Y'all are future killers in America. What the heck is wrong with y'all? Y'all went too far. What in the heck? Well. Oh no.
And happened. I just told my brother I walked down to the corner store when he asked where I went. And to this day, nobody knew it was me. Did you just confess to doing arson? That is so badass. Give me a high five.
Yeah.
So I had this stepbrother, God rest his soul, and he really got on my nerves. So I farted on his pillow and he got pink eye. But it's fine because he broke my Spider-Man Lego set. You killed him. I can hear your murderous intentions while you type this confession. I know you murdered him. Let me set the scene. In my high school, there's this guy who will
No. Oh no.
Terry is a weird guy. In the 6th grade, he dated his cousin.
I thought that was gonna
Then in the
explode.
9th grade,
Huh?
he dated a different cousin. Jesus, all of his kids gonna look like xenomorphs. And that's just like one of those things. Everyone in my school repeatedly catches this guy watch gotcha videos on the school computers. And maybe worst of all, he's like 19 going after 9th graders. He even got free.
Put his ass in jail. Behind bars. Make him become the biscuit for the sausage. What the hell? Oh.
With 2 freshman boys on school ground.
Oh my
Throw
God.
this man in prison. Throw him. So me and a group of my
Throw
friends,
him.
so we came up with a plan. We decided that we'd expose him to all the girls he talks to and basically ruin his social life. We did this at a football game, and by the end of it, some of the girls he talks to were crying. Now you may be saying this isn't enough, and you're right. So we have a plan to jump him on graduation. You're right, that's not enough. Call the police. And if they don't do anything, call me. I'll show up to the graduation to jump in with y'all. My ex ate a PB&J before giving me, knowing I have a peanut allergy. So many hives. Maybe they
Y'all know what? Ooh, hold on, I need to hear that again while I eat my Starburst.
peanut allergy. So
Hold
giving
on.
me the graduation to jump in with y'all. My ex ate a PB&J
Okay.
before giving me, knowing I have a peanut allergy. So many
The sound
hives.
effects.
Maybe they weren't trying to get revenge on you for something. Maybe they were just trying to be kinky. But I know the itching down there probably felt like hell on earth. Also, to all the people that are watching this trying to get revenge on your partner that so happens to have a peanut allergy, the new method just dropped. Use it wisely. So my dad cheated on my mom with some skank.
The new meta has dropped, Chad. No, don't do it.
The new method just dropped. Use it wisely. So my dad
Why
cheated
you
on
use
my mom
that
with some
clip,
skank
though? How
bitch.
do I
We'll
make
call her
clips?
hoe. So Ho
Oh.
lived with my dad, and by force the law, we had to go to his house on the weekends. So one weekend, my dad pissed me off, You know, nothing new. But this weekend I was feeling rather devious. So I took his and Ho's toothbrushes and scrubbed the inside of the toilet bowl with the toothbrushes and put them back. Then I
Y'all,
put Nair and both
I'm
Nair's
eating
shit
Starburst.
in
I'm about to
conditioner.
choke.
Then I put toilet water, pee-pee, and spit in Ho's facial oil care and hoping she broke out all over her ugly horse face and got AIDS or something. I also dumped out her expensive perfume. I'm not sure why it was so expensive. It smelled like dirty balls, but whatever. In conclusion, revenge is sweet and we should do it more often. See, this is why you guys are the best. Cheaters do not deserve hair. That's why I endorse Nay. My grandma cut my whole family off because
I
my
see what you
mom
did there.
didn't want to be around her baby daddy, so I beat her ass with a pumpkin. I don't regret it at all. Imagine choosing your baby daddy over your own kids. She need to be hit in the head with 2 pumpkins. In elementary school, I had a bully that I hated named Chris. He would frame me for everything and would flat out start hitting me without getting in trouble and making fun of me. On top of that, the teachers liked him more than me, so they'd believe him more than me. So I had an idea. During the entire years I've been in my elementary school, I became friends with his other friends. So when they decided to, the story's way too long. Let me just skip to the last sentence. Chris got deported with his family. So basically, this one girl I had in my class for about 7 years made my school experience horrible.
Why'd you skip to the end? I need to know all the details. Ooh, God. I need to know the details. Ain't no way.
I swear to God, bro. This hoe wouldn't shut the fuck up, would talk with superior tone that makes me still want to smash her skull on a pole, and her personality was...
Ooh, damn.
She would always talk about...
And there it goes again. I'm a sweetheart. No, there's a sweetheart. I almost choked again on my Starburst.
behind everyone back and make people enemies. So I decided to take revenge. But basically I went to vacation in Italy. There, in a gas station, I wrote her number on a bathroom
Yeah, I had to
stall
restart my
with a
bot.
writing with something along the lines of, I'm a big slut with a lot of desire to call me if you feel like it. I don't think much of it at first, but apparently I heard that she changed her number for the crazy amount of horny calls she got. Never felt more proud in my life. When I was in high school, I got bullied for being queer, mostly trans. A year or two after I got out, one of my bullies ended up matching with me on Grindr. He said he didn't remember everything he did. Didn't even say sorry. I took his virginity away by... I took his virginity...
Hold up.
Grindr. He said he didn't remember everything he did. Didn't even say sorry. I took his virginity away by... I took his virginity away by him for a week and didn't talk to him again. I don't know who really won here, but it felt like revenge on my part. W? Once my ex was cyber stalking me, loser, telling rumors about my sex life and pleading for me to get back with him again, loser. So I told his extremely homophobic parents that not only he was gay, but he also shamed the Bible. They gave me $15 for telling them, and then they sent them to a conversion camp. W, not only you got you got $15, you ballin', bro. Hey, you gotta share some with the rest of us. When I was 8 years old, I was at a sleepover with my friend, and that night she had ripped my favorite blanket. And I really loved that blanket. She also had a hamster. So in the middle of the night, I snuck some bleach into the hamster's water and poisoned. It died, and she still doesn't know it was me. See? What's with you guys?
What's with
hamsters?
y'all?
What do you guys have against hamsters?
Right?
They don't do nothing.
Hamsters, rabbits.
Wheels, yet they're getting punished for your friends doing the bad things to you. Why aren't you punishing them? Why are you punishing the hamster? You are a bad person. Hamsters do not deserve this cruelty. They already be dying in the most unpredictable, spontaneous combustion ways possible. You don't need to speed up that process. Hamster lives matter. and that's a fact. Lived in Myanmar when I was a kid. The village head's kid would always bully the other kids and take toys from us. One day, he and his friends stole my
What the heck
sister's
was that
Barbie and gave it
video?
to his little sister. So I followed him to the bathroom, which was basically a pit latrine, and pushed him inside the pit. I don't know what happened after that. Lol. You killed him. Getting pushed in the pit of
Oh,
doo-doo
no.
and feces, you could never recover from that
Ew.
physically, mentally, and definitely hygienically, bro. He would be stinking for the rest of his life. You cannot wash that off. So basically, this one kid in my class liked a girl that I was already chopping up
Need
with.
15
So this
showers.
bum-ass, chubby-cheeked ass, diabetic, Goomba-looking ass nigga cuz.
Not the Goomba.
Basically, this one kid in my
Oh,
class
shoot,
liked
my
a
bad.
girl that I was already chopping up with. So this bum-ass, chubby-cheeked ass, diabetic, Goomba-looking ass nigga come make up a lie saying I'm gonna leak her nudes and whatever. This causes us to have a fall-off. So a couple of months later, he gets a girlfriend that's low-key bad. Thank God that this girl had a little hoe face, and conveniently for me, she with one of my homies and sent him So after some convincing and bribing, I got the girl's nudes. My petty ass was waiting a whole 8 to 9 months for this Goomba-looking ass nigga and his girl to
Oh
really
my
fall in love with
God.
me before sending the girl her own nudes and saying that her man's is spreading these pics and only want her for her body. In a nutshell, they broke up. Buddy was so heartbroken to the point where every time I saw him, I wanted to laugh like Light Yaga. 15 hours revenge phase will go through again because it's funny. Can we appreciate the fact that
crazy.
this guy waited 8 to 9 months to make sure his plan had full effectiveness?
That's
Dedication right there. There's this kid in my school who I do not like. One time he decided to mess with me and flame the living hell out of me in front of my friends and left me in pain and distraught.
I can't.
And that was the end of the confession. Like, where's the revenge? Damn, nigga, you just cried? When I went to school in person,
Oh, no. They need a
I dated
hug.
a girl. We will call her Shanty. Wait, you're homeschooling and you dated a girl there? Who's the girl? Your sister? Then I found her dating my bully and she acted like she didn't know, although I told her last year. Wait, you got bullies in homeschool? Who's your bully? Your dad? So I remembered that she had a twin sister. So I asked her sister out and she caught us banging in the girl's bathroom. Well, you're talking about your own twin sis. What is this story, bro?
I almost swallowed a Starburst whole. What the heck am I doing? Hold on, I'm gonna run that back.
Like, where's the revenge? Damn, nigga, you just cried? When I went to school in person, I'm doing homeschooling. I dated a girl. We will call her Shanty. Wait, you're homeschooling and you dated a girl there? Who's the girl? Your sister? Then I found her dating my bully and she acted like she didn't know, although I told her last year. Wait, you got bullies in homeschool? Who's your bully? Your dad? So I remembered that she had a
This is virtual.
twin
I don't know.
sister. So I asked her sister out and she caught us banging in the girl's bathroom. Well, you're talking about your own twin sis. What is this story, bro? My friend once felt cute and decided to eat my entire crumble cookie box.
Oh, heck no, not the
So
crumble.
this is what I do. He's a major Ben & Jerry's fan. So I added chocolate chips from my pet rabbit, then refroze the ice cream. The cardboard cup was not clean, and he never spotted the difference. If I tell him, he'll probably shoot me. How big back is your friend to not tell the difference between chocolate chips and chocolate shits? Goes to show to never touch another person's crumble cookies.
Nope.
Those cookies be too expensive to be eaten by anyone else other than the person who bought it. Understandable crash out. Sold bros signed Tom Brady 04 Pats football for $3 because he was putting glizzies in my mouth. You sold a signed Tom Brady football because you were eating good? Some people just don't appreciate it. Okay, so for context, me and my uncle do not have a good relationship for a lot of reasons. So just one time I got really sick with him while he was staying at my house at the time. So when he wasn't looking, I licked the doorknobs to the room he was staying in, among various other things. Turns out he went on vacation to Hawaii the week after I did that, and he got sick on the trip there. I feel like there was other ways to get him sick other than licking doorknobs. You could have just coughed in his face. That probably would have worked. About 3 years ago, my ex-girlfriend broke up with me. She said the reason was because I was not pretty or something like that. But I slowly found out that she slept with my stepfather. Oh, wait. Hold on.
What?
I need a minute. All right, let's go back. I swear to God, when I found that shit out, I was mad as hell. The day after, I went to her workplace and told everybody on what she did. Keep in mind, she only worked on Mondays and Fridays. I told her coworkers this on a Wednesday. As the news spread to the manager, she was fired and got left with no job, and her parents rejected her behavior. And yes, it was that serious. She begged for me to live with her and support her ass, but I refused and never talked to her again. I may not be sure if this is revenge, but I see it as one. What job be firing people for sleeping with their boyfriend's stepfather? I want to know, because the next time I apply to something, I want to add that to my application. So the homie asked to borrow $5, and I slid it to him because he's a homie. Next week he asked for more and kept expecting me to spot him. And turns out he was just stacking my money that he was taking from me. And he didn't even spend it for a month until he saved enough to buy a Ramo. Anyway, he bought it for my crush that he knew I had, and they started going out, and he still wanted to act like he did nothing wrong. So fast forward 2 years later, and we're seniors in high school. He did not stay with that girl, by the way, so he probably thought it was over, and I let it slide. Nah.
No.
Since it happened. He spent the weekend at my pad because we were chill like that, but for a week before, I've been in a Tupperware and saving it. So I continuously fed him food containing my in it. Salad as dressing, in ice cream. Even when he was sleeping, I would drizzle it on his face and he would wake up thinking it was drool. Anyways, I drew a mustache on his face with Sharpie. That was my revenge. And he just spent a day trying to wash out the Sharpie. But he doesn't know about the right now, so yeah. Love your videos, by the way. I think that's all I'm gonna read today. And those were y'all revenge confessions. What I learned today is I should never be on any of you guys' bad side.
What is it with all these stories? What the heck? What is it with all these revenge? What the heck? All I heard was something about in their family, Alabama, nutting and so-called Buddy's food. Oh, ew. Ew. I'm scared.
Cause y'all some crazy MFs, I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't read one of your confessions, I'm sorry. I either missed it or it was just too messed up to read. I got a lot of those. But I still love everyone that submitted one. And if you made it this far in the video, I love you too. That is all I had to say. In conclusion, mustard! That's my line.
Rate my vocals, it sounds like Toad. Chat. I think that's all I'm gonna react to. Holy crap!